The action always in full swing near the French Quarter, and tonight is no different here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. DA, it's all yours.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freak's points come in the paint. Giannis said, I can already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going to be a problem for a lot of players in this league. Kevin?
You're right, DA. It'll be scary. Thanks. Brent, two explosive backcourts. When you were playing, who was the toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, Kevin, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at the time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings. They would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie. Multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
I can see the bruises. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got Durant. Jimmy Butler is out there with Irving. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Giannis in at the four-man position. And for New Orleans, they've got Curry. Davis is out there with Jokic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in at the two guard.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there. Getting to the basket with ease.
Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Irving up top. Guarded by Curry. Butler against Davis. Butler kicks to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. The reverse, and he sinks the layup.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Now here's Harden. 23 points for him the last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Leonard with the bucket.
You know, stretching the floor, Kawhi Leonard out at that distance, you're just so fearful of him driving by, and he knocks one down with confidence.
Irving surveying the floor. Stolen by Harden. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
So it's the Hornets now, following the score by New Orleans. Irving against Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to Miami. Curry passes to Harden. Floats one, and the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Here's Jokic. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one. Limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Nice open look, but it's no good. Curry with the steal. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Curry's got 6.
That's one of the game's greatest three-point shooters, so don't be shocked.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Irving attacking. Giannis inside. Davis is on. Clock at 4. Baseline J on the way. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. New Orleans leading by 3. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Here's Davis, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
That's an impossible shot to guard, Kevin. Davis got the ball and for the jumper there. The D has to be frustrated.
Irving passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Irving. Giannis inside, guarded by Curry.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And that's usually a solid strategy. Get the ball into Leonard's capable, large hands and let him go to work. Well, this season, the Pelicans finally getting themselves their own G League affiliate, the Erie Bayhawks in Pennsylvania. And in 2022, they'll move closer with renovations to the Legacy Arena in Birmingham, Alabama. And when that's completed, it's really going to help out the young core and the draft picks that have been collected by David Griffin to do some player development. It's going to keep this team competitive for a very long time.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Irving against Curry. Irving dishes to Embiid. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And Brett, kind of a musical chairs situation for the Bayhawks, the original franchise. This season, moving to College Park, Georgia, to become the Skyhawks.
That's right. That team was affiliated with the Atlanta Hawks, and now the Pelicans take over for the next 3 years in Erie with the new Bayhawks franchise before that move to Alabama in 2022.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Levine's checked in for Butler, and Simmons subbed in for Irving. Harden outside from downtown buries the long-range jumper.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Simmons passes to Giannis. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
It's Curry with the drive. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And Simmons kicks to Levine. His 3-pointers off the mark. New Orleans leading by 6. Curry finds Leonard. Baseline try. Again, the Pelicans score.
The offense sort of works itself out to a lot of mid-range shots, and Kawhi getting dangerous from that spot.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
From deep, Harden. And another 3 for New Orleans.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Now here's Simmons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. KD passes to Levine. KD on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. James checked in for Jokic. Doncic comes in for James Harden. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Curry. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Levine with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Levine can't hit. And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him.
Wow, hammering it in!
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
New Orleans leading by 5. Over in the corner, Lillard traps in the tray.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Simmons against Lillard. Simmons passes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Up top, Simmons. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Giannis. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He can't miss.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Plenty of games still ahead, Brent. Some discussion about shortening the regular season. Do you think that's going to happen?
I don't think it's going to happen.
Would you like to see it happen?
I like there's some percolating ideas out there that it might, and the idea of a 70-game season to me, it sounds really healthy. It sounds healthy for the players.
Healthy's a great word to use.
It sounds healthy for the coaching staff. It sounds healthy for the league, and it sounds healthy for the competition that you're going to get. Those 70 games, that leaves some elevated play throughout the course of a regular season.
That's a great number. Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Jason Tatum in for Kevin Durant. Simmons looking around, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Second, Stephen Curry. Damian Lillard, third.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Leonard finds Lillard. A shot missing. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Simmons passes to Tatum. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
And stolen by Simmons. Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
New Orleans in the lead. LeBron outside. There's the pass to Doncic. There's the feed to Lillard. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here to see the numbers for Davis. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points a game last year, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
Yeah, over this whole last stretch of games, he's been shutting down the lane with total authority. Impressive stuff.
Last outing for the Pelicans, it was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. And the basket by Lillard.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Simmons with it. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Adebayo. He gets it in there.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for New Orleans. Leading by 5. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Leonard against Simmons. Here's Giannis. That's good. And it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic against Giannis. Doncic dishes to Leonard. To the middle. Here's James. Trying to get open. It's Davis. And that one's good by LeBron. And the Pelicans lead by 8. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
New Orleans leading by 6. Loads it up for Davis. Hornets with the rebound. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Tatum. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 6. On New Orleans, back in a moment. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Bam Adebayo is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Tatum, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Simmons in at the point guard position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. The city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. But Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Well, you just watched LaVine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with LaVine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
Davis with the bucket. Davis has got his third basket of the night right there.
Just another example of what makes Anthony Davis such a great rebounder. Size and athleticism, but you combine that with his anticipation, and he gets a lot of secondary opportunity.
Siakam, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Damian Lillard. You know, officials try to be as objective as possible, Brent. It does sometimes feel like we get superstar calls, correct?
I think there's absolutely superstar calls, Kevin, and you know, the purist of me wants the referees to keep it fair, but understanding that the game is entertainment and understanding what it takes to be that level of player, every now and then seeing a guy like James Harden getting a few more free throws or watching Giannis find his way to the line a few more times, I shrug my shoulders and I say, yeah, I actually kind of get it.
Yeah, good example. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing the Clippers in Los Angeles. Pelicans shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
I mean, every year since his rookie campaign, Lillard gets the maximum attention from defenses. They're schemed to slow him down. That's what's so impressive about the numbers that he's put up throughout his career.
Young up top by Lillard, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's a third-generation point guard as Trae Young. His father and grandfather both played the point guard position, and both of them really helping him arrive at this level.
And the Hornets making a change here. Walker's checked in.
In the 2018 season, as the 5th overall pick, Trae Young was phenomenal towards the end of the year, winning 3 straight Rookie of the Month awards.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. New Orleans leading by 4. Doncic passes to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. His father played professionally with dreams of making the NBA. When Trae grew to share that dream, his dad helped him do it.
Well, his dad also had several alarm clocks around the house, Kevin. 5:30 wake-up calls in the morning to train before he went to class. With all the effort that he's put in and with all the efforts from the family, Trae Young is expected to achieve greatness, and he's out here to do that.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Passes it to Siakam. And the layup falls.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The top scorers in this league, like Trae Young could be, they get buckets when it's not easy to get buckets.
On its way from Curry for 2, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Curry's got 11 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Young. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
And it's Harden with the ball for New Orleans. It's off to you. On the Jazz, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Young. Bobbed up there for Embiid. And now the Pelicans on the break. Thompson with the ball. Yep, that one goes in there. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
Man, we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
Back to Walker. Curry against Young. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam trying to free himself up. Curry with the defensive effort. And here they come. From the stripe. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Davis. And it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
That's Klay Thompson's strength on display. His ability to fire off the catch-and-shoot J. So dangerous.
Shots good from Young.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
On the wing, Thompson. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Embiid trying to break loose. Shots good by Walker.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pelicans leading by 7. Curry passes to Harden. No good from outside.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And Siakam throws it down.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Curry finds Harden. It's Jokic top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And really, Anthony Davis can knock it down from anywhere on the floor. He continues to improve his range as his career goes on.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for starting.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Pelicans. Simmons checked in for the Hornets. Here's Embiid, and they pick up 2. Embiid's got 15.
Can't give Simmons a lane like that, especially in these pick and rolls. He is able to thread the needle.
You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
New Orleans leading by 3. Harden the pass to Davis. Thompson outside. And the 3 ball is good. Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Out to the wing. And Embiid throws it down.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others...
The Pelicans shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Harden against Simmons. Harden dishes to Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. When it comes to hustle, effort, who would you put on the floor to get those 50-50 balls that are just so important? And sometimes, with the win or loss in the balance.
And I watch Kawhi Leonard, and even though he's a superstar player, there's still some efficiency in his action to go and get that ball. He never stops. And so, yeah, he might not get dirty, but he doesn't have to because he outsmarts everybody else to get to it. And we have scrappy guys like Marcus Smart and Patrick Beverly, who we've talked about as being nuisances on the court. But those guys are invaluable to any coaching staff. And when they have those kind of plays, it just gets everybody going and brings a level of energy back to the game.
It does energize you. You're exactly right. Back to Embiid. Stolen by Harden. Stolen by Durant. He dishes it to Embiid. And the pass to Siakam. Now Kevin Durant. Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And it's Harden with the ball for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 11 points. They get the rebound. Simmons with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Anthony Davis. LeBron comes in for Thompson. And Doncic is subbed in for James Harden. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Adebayo is checked in for Joel Embiid. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Pascal Siakam. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Kemba Walker.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Pelicans have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness. And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none, alongside his prodigious athlete.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Pelicans have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
It's the all-around game of LeBron James. Dominant scorer, great rebounder, incredible passer, and an intense defender when he wants to be.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Leonard for the 3. Simmons pulls it in.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Adebayo kicks to Butler, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Pelicans leading by 5. James looking around. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for James. Hornets trail by 7. And here is Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
The Pelicans shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Lillard from deep three-point land. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And for the Hornets, they're shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Right side, Simmons. Down low, 5 on the clock. James against Tatum, and the dunk by James.
LeBron on the roll. This time rocks it.
Simmons on the wing, covered by Lillard, and Adebayo throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And the basket by Lillard.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Adebayo. Simmons dishes to Tatum, and stolen by Lillard. In the corner, it's James. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And stolen by LeBron. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. And he can't get the first one.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
1 second left, and it's sent back by Irving. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking out open shots, ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 16 points and 1 steal. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
Well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half, especially if they can stay hot. Man, that's so hot. I got to take my suit off.
Looking at Charlotte, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any game.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 9-point game. We've got Harden. Jokic is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shots good.
The muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar-level game.
Davis. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
And the Pelicans miss again.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Pass to Durant. Makes it off the glass. KD's got 6.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Here's Irving. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Left side Curry. There's the dish to Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just 5 to shoot. Curry outside. The Hornets pull it in.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And it's sent back by Leonard.
And that's the thing we know about Leonard. As a defender, on the ball, off the ball, he's rarely out of any play. I'm not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there, and he's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Giannis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets. New Orleans has gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. 0 for 4. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Curry outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 17 points for Steph Curry.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
It's stolen by Davis. Harden with it. Butler covering. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, you got to be careful there. AD, great timing. Jumps all over you. Swipes that ball and ignites the offense.
To the inside. And Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive. I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Charlotte calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. James Harden is second. Fourth, Russell Westbrook.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Irving attacking. Jokic with the steal. Leonard inside. KD's on him. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How quiet is Kawhi Leonard, but don't let that mistake itself for a lack of competitiveness. He has that desire and drive to continue to get better.
Irving can't hit. And here's New Orleans now. They're on an 11-2 run. Trying to get open is Davis. Offensive rebound. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Kemba Walker is checked in for Charlotte. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game. Irving with it. Picked up by Davis. To the paint. Giannis passes to Embiid. It's tipped. Charlotte moving the ball around. Giannis is double. A shot. No good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Harden. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Harden no good on the free throw. Hornets trail by 12. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
This guy upping his scoring average every year. Tonight's effort's only going to increase the chances of Giannis to do that again, maybe this season.
Harden dishes to Curry. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
On the wing, Irving, guarded by Curry. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Irving. Embiid's got 23 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Good on the shot. Walker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hornets.
Great to see Kyrie Irving getting after it on the defensive end, showing how quick those hands can be, not with the ball handling, but knocking the ball away.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Russell Westbrook's checked in for James Harden. The shot by Thompson, no good. Hornets trail by 9. Left side, Walker. Back to Irving, to the middle. And Giannis throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 10 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's KD, and finished off by KD.
I tell you, Durant's ability to handle the ball at his size, impossible to stop on the drive once he gets that step on you.
Now here's Curry, 23 points in the game, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Adebayo is checked in for Charlotte. Ben Simmons comes in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Thompson. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And that one's good by Davis. Hornets trail by 10. Simmons with it. 6 points for him. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Adebayo against Curry. Thompson for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. On its way from Curry for 2. The wing jumper off target.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Inside, and Walker kicks to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Here's Adebayo. Back to Giannis. The pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
Pelicans leading by 4. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustments.
New Orleans making some changes here. Braun, he's checked in for Johnson. Luka Doncic comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Curry. Down low. Here's Doncic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Doncic has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
The drive by Simmons. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh!
Yeah. Another reminder, Kevin, that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
To the paint, here's Giannis. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Antetokounmpo's got 33 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Knocked away. Stolen by Durant. Fast break now for Charlotte. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I love how Simmons sets the floor. So good at spotting his teammates for high percentage shots.
Lillard, the pass to Davis. Over Adebayo. Offensive rebound.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Has to have a
that was something else.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Pass to Davis. Dishes it to Leonard. James outside. Here's Doncic. And that one hits back iron. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 2. Here's Simmons, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
First free throw is good. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Embiid, he's checked in for Adebayo. Pascal Siakam comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Levine subbed in for Kemba Walker. And the Hornets call time here.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Got to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Butler.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Leonard dishes to Doncic. To the middle, too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the Pelicans with possession here. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And guys, you look back to their loss last time out. He missed a lot of free throws that cost him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Simmons. 9 points in the game so far. Down low. Siakam kicks to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
a terrific athlete at that wing with good bounce. Tatum, fun to watch.
The Pelican shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Nobody near Lillard. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point.
Jokic, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Simmons. Pass to Siakam. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Siakam's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Lillard missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Charlotte moving it around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Leonard missing. Embiid, the pass to Tatum. Inside. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
So money on the catch and shoot. I don't know what the defense is doing there, giving Kawhi that shot.
And it's Simmons penetrating. The 3 from Tatum. Pelicans with the rebound. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls. And both free throws good for LeBron. Hornets trail by 6. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Jokic with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. James with the ball. Count that bucket. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
LeBron James out sprinting up the floor, his 16th season, still getting after it.
Simmons against Lillard. Simmons passes to Embiid. Comes up empty down low.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th, they've got Adebayo. Siakam is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Young in at the point.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. He's looking for Siakam and finds him. 5 to shoot. And Young kicks to Levine. Siakam trying to free himself up. Off target from three-point range. Here's Lillard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Lillard just a menace when he's driving inside, forces the D to act, which is why he gets those calls.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
New Orleans making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Here's Young. Passes it to Siakam. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The kick out to Tatum. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Here's Siakam. Second chance effort. Tatum passes to Adebayo. Back to Tatum. With 1 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Earning all-rookie first-team honors after a brilliant first year, Tatum quickly became a fan favorite.
And so Tatum nails them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Harden finds Lillard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game.
And those are the kind of shots that Lillard, when he gets in these hot streaks throughout the course of a season, gets more and more consistent with.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Curry's check. In, and a switcher also for Charlotte. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Young. And the Pelicans with possession here. Now Curry. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Curry, and it's sent back by Jokic. Here's Leonard. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Siakam. And here comes the break. Here's Levine. Banked in off the glass.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
On its way from Curry for two, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, I feel like the ball really isn't even getting anywhere close to the rim. It's all cotton right now.
Siakam finds Adebayo. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And Levine, here we go. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the Hornets making a change here. Walker's checked in. Free throw good. Adebayo. Pelicans leading by 3. James outside. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017. Won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Here's Irving. That shot off. Good work defensively by Harden. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
and the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Irving. Goes up again, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. First one falls for him.
I feel like Kyrie is just never afraid of the challenge in front of him. Tougher the situation, seems like the tougher he plays.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And so here is New Orleans. 3-point lead. Curry passes it to Jokic. Now Curry. And there's the pass to Jokic.
Now 6'10", 250 pounds. That's a big man out there, and he uses his size to draw the contact there. Nice job by Jokic.
And they've been so steady at the line in the second half. Gotten a good volume of free throws and converting at a high clip.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Only the one made basket in the fourth. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
Pass to LeBron. Fires the 3. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. A 2-point game. Irving's shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Pelicans have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And a wide open look for James. Again, James missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Shots good by Walker.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Walker's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 6 assists in the game.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Charlotte calls timeout. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. I was able to catch the message James Borrego gave to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
That free throw good from Harden. And some changes here for the Hornets. Antetokounmpo comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Ben Simmons in for Irving. Hornets trail by 3. And here is Simmons. Loads it up for Giannis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Harden the pass to Jokic. Got it. Good job in the low post.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Simmons finds Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
And he knocks down the first one.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Pelicans leading by 3. Now here's Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Walker, and stolen by LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Well, LeBron makes a million decisions a moment out there on the floor. That time, another good one.
Harden against Simmons. To the inside. Here's Embiid shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one counts. Butler, he's checked in for Walker. And Embiid drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
New Orleans in the lead. Curry with it. Harden right side. Over on Kubo. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet, Kevin?
The Pelicans shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Curry from deep three-point land. Pelicans keep it alive. And Durant sends it back. They get it back. They recover it.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he makes the first.
Well, the 6'10" Serbian Jokic is doing a little bit of everything. A decent scorer, a determined rebounder, and of course, an elite passer.
And Jokic drops them both. The Hornets trail. Here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Curry, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first free throw is good. And Embiid drops them both. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with the broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Simmons against Jokic. Now here's Simmons. Defense right on him. Here's Embiid, and that one drops for him. Embiid's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Curry way outside, and the Pelicans miss again. The Hornets shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
And so James will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
From deep, James. The shot comes out, and Charlotte will go the other way with it.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been healthy at all. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Simmons against Harden. To the paint. Embiid with the steal. Butler on the wing. James covered. Butler kicks to Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Now Harden. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Off the run. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Harden. Inside. And Giannis throws it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
No problem knocking that one down. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
Like seeing LeBron go straight up with that shot, the catch and release, almost instantaneous that time.
Simmons against Jokic. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Simmons against Harden. Got a piece of it. And Curry has it in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 33.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Giannis. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Giannis has got 47 points.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And they double up Simmons. To the middle. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Such a great threat in the post, especially on smaller defenders. He can just see the rim from anywhere.
Here's James. Again, the Pelicans score.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And here is Simmons outside Durant from deep three-point range. No good that time.
He didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
So it's the Hornets picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.